Welcome to the Kansas Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admission Officers Virtual College Fair. Thank you for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so please be sure to sign up for additional sessions. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at strivescan.com/Kansas. And now I'd like to turn it over to our presenters. And first up is the University of Missouri, Kansas City.
Perfect, thank you so much. Hoping everybody can see this all right. So before I get into any content, I just want to say welcome to Kansas City. My name is Jordan Davis, and I am the admissions counselor for the state of Kansas here at the University of Missouri in Kansas City, or UMKC. I'm also a UMKC graduate, and I'm from Kansas myself, Topeka specifically. So here at UMKC, we're nestled in the heart of a metropolitan area with over 2 million people. And so we like to say that Kansas City gets to be your campus as much as our actual proper campus. But let's learn a little bit more about our actual campus. And we'll start by looking into some of our majors and degree programs. So at UMKC, we have a wide variety of majors and degree programs for students to choose from. We have over 125 degree programs ranging from the robust array of liberal arts majors in the College of Arts and Sciences to our renowned Conservatory of Music, Dance, and Theater, which house all of our music performance, music theory, music therapy, as well as our dance and theater programs, and the second largest music composition program in the nation, to our really unique 6-year BA/MD program, where students get the opportunity to pursue both a Bachelor of Arts degree and a Doctorate of Medicine degree at the same time in a 6-year time frame, as opposed to a traditional 8-year time frame. So there's a little bit of something for everybody here at the University of Missouri in Kansas City. Here's a little bit more about UMKC by the numbers. We're considered a mid-sized institution. We have just over 16,000 students split between our two campuses, our Volker campus, which you can see in the background of this slide, and our Health Sciences District campus that houses our schools of pharmacy, dentistry, medicine, and nursing and health studies. You'll see a glimpse of that campus on the last slide. So we like to leverage our status as a mid-sized institution to bring in the faculty and resources that you would see at a much larger institution, but to give our students close, intimate access to those faculty and resources that you would see at a much smaller institution. This number here, this 15-to-1 student to faculty ratio, really goes to reinforce that point. Our students get the opportunity to interact closely in small classes with faculty who are ideally going to be people working in the field that they hope to go into. We have over 300 student organizations at UMKC, and these range from organizations like Greek Life and pre-professional organizations to interest organizations like Yoga Club or Rugby Club. So there too, there's a little bit of something for everybody. Again, we have 2 campuses, and we are an NCAA Division I athletics school. We have over 14 teams, and our primary sports are going to be basketball and soccer. And home games are free to students with student IDs. So here's a little bit more about our campus community. Over 40% of our students are students of color. In general at UMKC, we hold diversity as a very high value. And so we like to promote diversity in a variety of ways. We have students representing over 85 countries globally. We have multiple LGBTQIA support services and scholarships, as well as supporting diversity in age and life experience, veteran status, etc. We also have a thriving on-campus community of over 1,200 students split between our 2 residence halls. And we have an honors program for students who are looking to challenge themselves with a more rigorous academic experience in college. So here's a little bit of general information about the application process. In this upper right box, you'll see the things that we need from you in order for you to apply. This is including the online application through our website or the Common App, our $45 application fee, which can absolutely be waived. There are a variety of ways that that fee can be waived. Official transcripts by the time that you graduate high school, and then test scores if you choose to send them based off of these test optional admission guidelines. This upper left box is what we look at once we get all of your materials. So we look at your high school core curriculum, the classes you've taken. We look at that ACT or SAT score, again, if you provide it based off of these guidelines, your GPA, and your class rank. So UMKC is test optional for admissions for most of our programs, so long as students have a 2.75 core GPA or higher. However, what I'll say as far as that goes, and this is more general advice, is that while a lot of colleges are test optional for admission purposes, there are fewer that are test optional for scholarship purposes. And so if you're able to take the ACT or SAT, I still highly recommend that you do so, even if you may not have to get into a school, because again, it can be helpful for scholarship purposes. Affordability is one of my favorite things to talk about UMKC. As a Kansas student who went to UMKC and graduated from UMKC myself, it's fantastic that all Kansas residents get in-state tuition at UMKC. So you have the opportunity to come study and make connections in this huge metropolitan area, but not pay any more than a Missouri resident would for doing so, even though we're located just across from the Country Club Plaza in Kansas City, Missouri. You can see that tuition rate here, and this is a yearly rate. So it's about $10,000 per year, though this number doesn't take into account scholarships that you will receive. Like I mentioned, we do have a thriving on-campus community. We have 2 residence halls and 1 apartment complex on campus. You can see the rates for those here. Both of our residence halls are suite style, meaning it's 2 roommates, 2 other roommates, and an adjoining bathroom. And both of our residence halls were completed in 2004 or later, so they're nice and updated facilities. We have a variety of in-person and virtual visit options available to students, and I'm happy to talk about any of those if anyone has any questions. And lastly, here are some ways that you can connect with us. I'll also drop my personal email address in the chat. And again, this is an image of our Health Sciences District campus for your reference. So thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions, and I appreciate your time.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Next up is Neosho County Community College.
Good morning. I'm Amy Morris, the Director of Admissions at Neosho County Community College. We are located in Chanute, Kansas, and in Ottawa, Kansas. As far as academics go, we are a 2-year program where we offer several different degrees and certificate options. Our certificates can usually be done in less than 3 semesters and can help you get directly into the workforce. We have several single-level certificates, which are aerostructure and our industrial maintenance technology programs are going to be new this fall. Then we also have several multi-level certificates that you could earn a level 1 or a level 2 certification before going into the workforce. Our degree programs, we offer 4 different associate's degrees that take 64 credit hours to complete. We have programs such as our Associate of Arts, our Associate of Science programs, Associate of Applied Science, which our paralegal program is new for this coming fall. And then we also have our Associate of General Studies. Just some fast facts about Neosho. We serve right around 4,000 students each academic year from 20 plus countries from around the world. We pride ourselves in small class sizes with an 11-to-1 student-faculty ratio. We have flexible schedules with classes offered 52 weeks each calendar year. Our tutoring program is free and unlimited for any currently enrolled student. We also offer paid student tutor positions. And then we have multiple locations for you to choose the site that works best for you. Our Chanute campus is our main campus in Chanute, Kansas. We have our Ottawa commuter campus, which is a single level building that everybody drives to, takes classes all day, and then goes home for the evening. We have an online campus. And then we also have multiple outreach locations located in Northeast and Southeast Kansas. Our financial aid department helps greatly with students to make sure that they can afford going to college. We serve with grants, which is money that you don't need to repay, although there are some times that you might, but it's very rare. Those examples would be like the Pell Grant, the FSEOG, or the TEACH grant. We also offer scholarships, which is a free type of money that is given by an educational institution, or you can get those scholarships from an outside organization. We have federally funded, subsidized, and unsubsidized, and then parent loans for students that they could use to go to college. And then we also offer college work-study programs and community service programs. We know that students who are involved in activities outside of the classroom tend to be a little more successful in college. So for Residence Life, we have 2 halls on the Chanute campus where everybody receives 19 meals a week in the cafeteria. Bedeau is our newest dorm on campus. It houses 213 students and is set up suite style. Then we have Neocan, which is our older dorm. It holds 75 students, and it is set up old school where everybody in the hall shares a community locker room style bathroom on each floor. And then we offer lots of opportunities to be involved through different programs, clubs, and organizations. The Chanute campus, we have several listed, such as our #Adulting Club, a Board Game Nights Club. We have Phi Theta Kappa, Student Ambassadors, Student Senate. And then our Ottawa campus also offers several different clubs that you could be a part of, such as the Honors Program or Panther Stampers. And again, Phi Theta Kappa, Student Ambassadors, and Student Senate are available on that campus also. Our athletics program has 11 different intercollegiate sports. We are part of the NJCAA, and we also participate in the Kansas Jayhawk Community College Conference. We have 5 different sports for men, 5 different sports for women, and then we have co-ed cheer dance. If you would like to contact us, to learn more, you can always visit our website at www.neosho.edu, or you can email admissions@neosho.edu. You can give our Chanute campus a call at 620-432-0376, or get a hold of our Ottawa campus at 785-248-282. We are a free application. You do not have to pay for that admissions application. We also look at placement scores along with your GPA for going into classes such as Comp 1 and college algebra. We have put our contact information in the chat feature, so if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact us.
Great, thank you so much. Next up is Missouri University of Science and Technology.
I kind of blew through that, didn't I?
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Wendy Elo, and I am a senior admissions counselor at Missouri University of Science and Technology. Missouri S&T was founded in 1870 as one of the first technological universities west of the Mississippi. So first, let me tell you where Missouri S&T is located. We are located in Rolla, Missouri, which is about halfway between St. Louis and Springfield, Missouri, and about 3.5 hours away from Kansas City. Rolla is a small city with a population of just over 20,000 people within the city limits, and then another 50,000 people coming from nearby communities for shopping, dining, and entertainment. Rolla is part of the South Central Ozark Highlands with many fun outdoor activities, and it also has a nice balance of urban development with small town charm, so you'll find everything that you need here. Missouri S&T is ranked #1 for public engineering university in the nation by payscale.com. We're also the #1 university in Missouri for alumni salary potential, the #1 public university in Missouri, and the #8 in the nation among all colleges and universities for annual return on investment. Last fall, we had nearly 8,000 students on our campus from across the United States and around the world. We have a student to faculty ratio of 18:1, and the average class size is less than 30 students. Missouri S&T offers 99 different degree programs in 40 areas of study. In one of our colleges, the College of Arts, Science, and Businesses, we'll have the sciences like biology, chemistry, physics, humanities, and liberal arts, and an AACSB accredited undergraduate business program. We have teacher certification programs and pre-professional programs such as pre-med, pre-vet, pre-law. However, Missouri S&T is best known for our engineering programs, with 75% of our students majoring in these degrees. In the College of Engineering and Computing, we have 15 different undergraduate engineering majors, as well as computer science and geology and geophysics, and our new global engineering program. Missouri S&T also offers several unique engineering minors, such as biomedical engineering, explosives engineering, and humanitarian engineering. We also have focused research in several areas, and undergraduates can participate in research as early as their freshman year. You might also be wondering, what is there to do at Missouri S&T besides study? Well, we have over 250 clubs and organizations that you can get involved with. We have 19 different student design teams that give students the opportunity to develop problem-solving skills, teamwork, and business skills while designing and building race cars, robots, battle bots, rockets, canoes, rovers, and more. We also have 15 NCAA Division II varsity athletic teams, as well as intramural and club sports. About 23% of our students decide to participate in Greek life, and we also have a very active theater, band, and orchestra community. We also have study abroad and so much more. Missouri S&T also has 2 career fairs each year, which are among the largest in the Midwest. Last year, over 4,000 different employers actively recruited at Missouri S&T through either career fairs, on-campus events, and through our online job portal. The average starting salary for our students graduating with a bachelor's degree is just over $67,000 per year. And students that do internships and co-ops earn an average of over $3,300 per month. And S&T students go to work for Fortune 500 companies across the United States and large companies like Amazon, Boeing, SpaceX, Microsoft, NASA, things like that. Missouri S&T is also very affordable, and we offer excellent merit-based scholarships. 2 of the ones that I want to tell you about today is our Distinguished Scholars Award. This is our most prestigious scholarship for out-of-state students. It's competitive and worth $30,000 per year, renewable for 4 years. To qualify, you have to have a minimum cumulative GPA of 3.75 and an ACT of 29 or an SAT of 1330. The deadline to apply for this is December 1st. We also have our Kansas Connection Award for all students coming from the state of Kansas. This covers 100% of the difference between in-state and out-of-state tuition. And based on your ACT or SAT results, you can also qualify for the S&T Kansas Connection Extra Award. And this scholarship is also renewable for 4 years. We have additional scholarships you can apply for after you've been admitted, which may increase your scholarship total by several thousands dollars. So if you're thinking about applying to Missouri S&T, we are still accepting applications for fall 2021, and students can apply test optional for admission this year. You can apply free on our website or using the Common App. For younger students, you can apply during the summer before your senior year. Next year, we will continue to be test optional for admission, though we do highly encourage you, if you can, to take the ACT or SAT to get better scholarships. And finally, if you are interested, please don't hesitate to reach out. Here is our contact information, and I'll also put it in the chat. And you can find all of our information about visits at visit.mst.edu. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Next up is Johnson County Community College.
Thank you so much. Let me pull up my PowerPoint presentation. Yep. There we go. All right, guys. Hi, my name is Natalie Hayes. I'm one of the recruiters at Johnson County Community College. Thank you so much for joining all of us this morning. So JCCC is located in Overland Park, Kansas, off of College and Quivira, so right off of 435 highway. Today we'll be talking about fun facts about JCCC, the campus community, our Career and Development Center, scholarships and degrees and certificates. And that's my business card, so feel free to take a picture of this, email me, I'm here for you. Something to keep in mind, our application is free. We have 100% acceptance rate, so you don't have to have a specific GPA or an ACT score to attend JCCC, but we do encourage you to submit your high school diploma or high school transcript as well as your ACT score, so we can take a look at those. Over on the right hand side is our tuition. So if you live in Johnson County, it is $94 per credit hour. Typically a class is 3 credit hours, so if you do 94 times 3, you're looking around $282 per class. If you live in the state of Kansas but not in Johnson County, it's $112 per credit hour. And then if you live on the Missouri side, zip code starting in 640-641, it is $138 per credit hour, and then out of state is $223. So we are the second largest undergraduate institution in the state of Kansas. We have nearly over 20,000 credit students. Our number one major is Associates of Arts and Liberal Arts. So this is our transfer degree. We get a lot of students who come to JCCC to get their associates, and then they transfer on to university afterwards. And then we have a lot of new and improved facilities, such as our Student Center, our FADS building, and our C-Tech building. This is our campus map. As you can tell, most of our buildings are connected in the center. We do have a police station on campus. We do not have a dorm life, so I encourage you to live at home with your parents and save your money. But as you can tell, our campus is pretty large, but to get from one side of the campus to the other by walking, it will take you about 10 minutes. We do have many clubs and organizations that you can participate in. It really looks good on a resume. We have athletic teams and then also campus events and activities, but due to COVID, a lot of our events and activities have been virtually. And then we have a pastry shop. So if you like your sweets, make sure to check out our pastry baking program, our School of Cosmetology salon. If you like to get your nails done, get your hair cut, you can get that done for a really good price. And then our dental hygiene clinic, you can get your teeth cleaned for $10, but you do have to sit in the chair for about 2 to 3 hours. So if you have the patience for that, that is totally up to you. Okay. So we have a lot of students who have no idea what they want to do, and that is totally okay. We have a career and development center. I kind of wish I knew about this when I was in college, but they can help you discover your top 5 strengths. They can help you investigate in majors and careers. They can help you with your resume and cover letter, and then help you with your interview skills. So just know this is a great resource for students. So if you need help in those areas, make sure to reach out to them. Scholarship. So our scholarship application is free. It's a one online application. So I do encourage you to be honest when you answer all of the questions. It's yes and no questions, no essays required. And then after you apply for our scholarship application, you are eligible for hundreds of scholarships, which is so awesome. So we do encourage you to fill out FAFSA, so make sure to get that completed. We have a financial aid office on our campus, so if you or your parents have any questions, feel free to reach out to them and they'll be more than happy to help assist you. We do offer associate degrees, which is 2 years, and certificates, which is 1 year. So these are some of our popular programs. We do have over 100 different degrees and certificate options, which you can find on our website. Right now, students can't study abroad due to COVID with the borders being closed, but hopefully this may be an option for you in the future. So if you're ever interested in studying abroad, go to our website, jccc.edu, in the search bar, type in study abroad to read more about it. And then last but not least, again, I'm Natalie. That's Melissa, Robbie, and then Rhiannon, who is one of our new JCCC recruiters. We are here for you, and we're proud of our low tuition rates. And I always encourage my students, if you can, start at a community college, get your associates out of the way, and then transfer on to university after JCCC. So thank you again very much for having me. And it looks like I have about a minute left. So I hope you all have a great day.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Next up is Labette Community College.
All right, good morning, everyone. I am Carly Swartz, the admissions recruiter and one of the general advisors for LCC. Today I have with me Brandy Irish, our CTE recruiter and advisor, and she will be helping me answer any questions you may have throughout the presentation. First, a few highlights about us. We are a two-year institution offering multiple associate degrees, including health science programs and certificates. Our institution is also open enrollment, meaning no minimum ACT, SAT, or AccuPlacer scores are required. Additionally, our application process is free, meaning you don't have to pay a fee to apply to our institution. You just simply go to our website and under the admissions tab, click Apply Now to begin your application. We also offer small class sizes with a 15-to-1 student to faculty ratio, allowing you that one-on-one hands-on learning experience with your instructors and your classmates. There is also a variety of class styles here at LCC. Even with COVID going on, we still have our on-ground classes, online, and hybrid options as well. LCC is one of the most affordable colleges in our area with tuition at about $109 per credit hour for in-state students. Our institution also provides a friendly atmosphere and robust student life where you can get involved with on-campus activities, clubs and organizations, athletics, work study, and volunteering. So where are we located? LCC is housed in the far southeast corner of Kansas. We have two campuses. Our main campus is in Parsons, and our satellite campus, the Cherokee Center, is located in Pittsburgh, Kansas. LCC is also located amongst the bigger cities in our area. We are approximately 2 hours from Wichita, Kansas City, Tulsa, and the Northwest Arkansas Metro. As mentioned earlier, our institution does offer an array of traditional degrees and health science programs. We have 6 health science programs, including nursing, respiratory therapy, radiography, physical therapist assistant, dental assistant, and sonography. I will note some changes to the sonography program later in the presentation. LCC also offers many traditional transfer degrees as well, such as business administration, biology, education, criminal justice, just to name a few. Additionally, LCC is home to 8 certificate programs, including business administration tech, dental assistance, diagnostic medical sonography, electronics tech, graphic design, and welding. As we know, college can be expensive. However, LCC does offer opportunities to help alleviate the financial burden. Our academic scholarship is based off high school GPA. So as long as you have at least a 3.0 GPA and are a senior in high school, you are eligible for this scholarship, which covers tuition up to 16 hours and does offer money towards books. Our ambassador scholarship also covers up to 16 hours of tuition and offers money towards books. And it also gives you great opportunity to work with us in admissions and learn leadership skills. Additionally, if you are a Labette County resident, you are eligible for tuition coverage. We also offer activity scholarships, and those are at the discretion of the coaches or instructors of those programs. And just as a reminder, our scholarship application did open October 1st, so it is available for you upcoming seniors coming to college this coming fall. And for more information and a full list of scholarships, please visit labette.edu/financial aid. LCC is a member of the NJCAA and Kansas Jayhawk Conference and is proudly represented by 6 athletic programs: men's and women's basketball, baseball, softball, volleyball, and wrestling. Our main campus also offers on-campus housing at the Cardinal Villas. There are 2-bedroom and 4-bedroom apartment style living options, meaning you get your own bathroom and bedroom and have a shared living and kitchen space with your roommates. Each individual has their own lease that includes all utilities and Wi-Fi. The facilities are spacious, modern, secure, and offer multiple resident amenities. And also, emotional support animals are allowed with proper documentation. So a few notable updates. Summer 2021 and fall 2020 enrollment opens tomorrow, April 1st. We are waiving our online and hybrid fees for the summer of 2021. Other fees will still apply. We no longer are requiring placement scores, meaning ACT, SAT, or AccuPlacer. These will be accepted for placement into courses, of course, but we are now able to use high school transcripts to determine placement if applicable. Sonography is going online and will be offering two different 12-month certificates, one focused in OB abdomen and one focused in vascular. Also, institutional scholarships and FAFSA opens October 1st for the high school 2021-2022 senior class. So keep that date in mind. For more information about LCC, to schedule a campus visit with us, or if you have questions, please get in contact with us. You can text us at hashtag LCC to 620-254-8938. For multiple virtual resources, including a virtual tour and other info, please visit us at labette.edu/admissions. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Thank you all so much for those great presentations. We now have a few minutes for Q&A, so I'd like to invite all of our presenters to come back on camera and respond to this question. What advice would you give someone going through the college search process? And I'll ask them to respond in the same order that they presented.
Sure. So one big thing that I would say in terms of the college search process is be sure to actually go and visit colleges, especially if you can. Now with COVID, it's one thing to know a college by numbers quantitatively, but it's another thing to get on campus and really feel if the energies and the environment of that school resonate with you as an individual.
I would also say not only go visit, but also don't let the finances completely scare you away. If the institution, they offer lots of scholarships, but there's also tons of outside scholarships and sometimes the most random places that you can find. So don't, look at your top places, but don't always let the numbers scare you. Do some math first, but definitely keep those in mind when you go into college.
I would say definitely, if you have an idea of what you'd like to do for a career, definitely look at the big picture and see which schools are going to be the best fit for you. Sometimes starting at a four-year university is going to be the best, and sometimes starting at a community college and then going on to a four-year university is the best fit for you. And I know all of us would absolutely love you to come to our school, but most importantly, we want you to pick whatever's going to be best for you.
I would say do what you want to do and listen to your heart. Just know this is your future and nobody else's future.
I agree with everyone as well. Like she kind of said, don't base your decision maybe off what your friends want you to do or even what your parents want you to do. It is your life. It's going to be your career. And you're your own individual. Also visit, tour, communicate with us as college reps. It's our job to answer your questions. And then also take notes when you go visit these institutions. So kind of keep an organized maybe folder or something of all the information you're receiving from each institution so you can start comparing as it gets closer to you deciding on which college you're going to.
Excellent. Thank you all so much. Our next question is, what is your favorite event or tradition on campus?
So personally, my favorite tradition on campus at UMKC is every year, the Sunday before classes start, we have convocation to welcome in the incoming class. And then after the convocation ceremony, we all go to the soccer stadium and we have a yearly face-off against Rockhurst University, who's right across the street from us. So that's a nice kind of Kansas City University tradition each year.
My favorite tradition so far on the Neosho campus is probably our Panther Preview Day, where we get everybody to come in. But then thankfully, with COVID, we got it done right before we started also an 8th grade day, where we had all of our local 8th graders come in just to give them an idea. Yeah, they're not really thinking about college, but let them know those grades that starting their freshman year are going to play a big part even when they get to college 4 years later.
I would have to say my favorite tradition is probably our St. Patrick's Day celebrations. It's one of the things that we're really known for. Students actually get 2 days off of classes for it. There's so many fun activities and events and concerts. There's a parade where we paint the streets green. It's a great time after spending so long working so hard in your classes that you just get some time to relax.
At JCCC, we have a CAV kickoff in the fall. There's a lot of free food, music, and prizes. And I always get so excited for this event because I love free food and prizes as well.
There's a few things I really love at LCC. Some of them, of course, we do like a finals frenzy during finals week. We also do have a free student dinner that we offer to students once or twice a month. So that's really nice. But we also do, our health science programs do a simulated disaster once a year on campus. So like last year, a building collapsed. And so we all got to be involved in that and let our health science program showcase their abilities and skills that they've been learning through us.
Excellent. Thank you all. So we have one more question, and that is, give an interesting or fun fact about your school.
Perfect. So a really interesting fact about UMKC is that our health sciences district campus is one of only 18 districts that houses a school of pharmacy, medicine, dentistry, nursing, an adult acute care hospital, as well as a children's hospital. And it's the only district in the country that houses those things, as well as a health department, a medical examiner, and a mental health center.
Both of our campuses, the Chanute campus and the Ottawa campus, have a simulated hospital where that it's not necessarily a regular hospital, but if heaven forbid anything were to ever happen, both could actually work as triage hospitals. But then another fun fact, even though we have the 11 sports, we have been undefeated in football since 1936, the first year that we were here, because that's the only year we had football. It was part of Chanute High School when we were there, and we haven't had a football team since. So a few years ago, we sent little footballs out that said undefeated since 36.
One of the things that I find really interesting about our campus is our student design teams. And one of the ones that I think is really cool is our solar house team. Every 2 years, they actually build a solar house, put it on a truck, take it to competitions. And we have a solar village on campus where students can actually live in the houses built by students.
That's really cool, Wendy. So at JCCC, we've been around for over 50 years. And then, oh, brain fart. I was gonna say something else, but I don't remember. Oh, free resources on our campus. So, and it's the first floor in our library. If you need help with math, reading, writing, typing up papers, reach out to our resource centers. They're free. We have free tutors. So it's awesome.
So one fun fact about LCC, it's not all work, there is some play. We host a ping pong tournament over in the dorms, and President Watkins is actually the reigning champion. So all our students get to compete with him, and so far he hasn't been beaten. So their goal is to actually beat him in a tournament, but so far it hasn't happened. So that's one of the fun things that goes on campus.
Excellent. Well, thank you all for your responses. That brings us to the end of this session. So I want to say thank you for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey, and we'd appreciate your feedback. Also, this is just one of many sessions being hosted, so please be sure to sign up for additional sessions. And in about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording at strivescan.com/Kansas. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day.